Hey guys, God has given me a dream that night on the 20th and to the morning of the 21st. Um, First, it was about nighttime, excuse me, when I was having this dream. I was outside in my backyard and I seen a FedEx plane. And so when I saw the FedEx plane, I was looking at it and I was like, "Oh, FedEx plane," I usually just point out planes I see in the sky, whether it's to my sister or to my parents, whatever, just to be, fun about it. Like, oh, I see a plane, whatever. So I seen a FedEx plane, and I just noticed it was going, vroom, like it got shot down. You can hear it, and it fell and hit the ground. You can just like hear it fall and hit the ground, maybe like an explosion. And then I can recall hearing some faint firing going on, like from a helicopter. Well, not a helicopter, like an airplane, one of those military planes. And I was hit with something and it hurt, so I'm guessing it was a bullet that I was hit with. I mean, that's the only possibility that it could have been. And so I don't know the full order that this happened. I could just recall things happening in my dream. So, I ran back. I remember running back inside, and when I did, I guess I was watching TV to see what was happening, and I saw Obama was shown to me walking in a building with some people. I remember there being stairs he was walking up. So he was walking up like nothing was going on, kind of like the video that got released when 9/11 happened, and Bush was just sitting there in the classroom, and the Secret Service agent, walked up to him and told him that we'd been attacked, but he just sat there. Well, Obama didn't care in the dream about what was going on to America at the moment. And honestly, I remember seeing NBA players, which I don't see what that has to do with it, but I'm not I play basketball sometimes, I'm not a basketball fan. Like, yeah, you get the point. I watch basketball sometimes, but I don't know what's in the up because I don't pay that much attention to it. But I've seen like NBA players, and I remember seeing James Harden and Stephen Curry. I believe that's the two I've seen. Anyway, they were basketball players, so I don't know if that has anything to do with this or if it's just, I don't know. It should, I guess. Okay, but I can't really recall who exactly was on there. I just remember those two faces. So I don't know if they were walking with him. I believe they were, but anyway. Um. Okay, after I went back outside, I was with my dad, and I got hit with something again. So I probably got shot again with the bullet coming off the airplane. And so when that happened, I flinched, and then I looked up into the sky, and I was being raptured up into the sky, and I was being slowly lifted off the ground and going up. Now, again, I don't know the whole order of the events. All I know that the plane was shot down first, and then that happened. So I don't know if I got risen up into heaven and then seen Obama, but I remember seeing him, so I'm guessing I was watching him on TV or just God showing me after I went into heaven what was happening. I don't know the whole order, but anyway, that's I had a dream before, and sorry guys, excuse the noises if you can hear that. I don't know. I had a dream before, and I remember God gave me like I say it's a lot of dreams. I know people have more dreams given to them by God than I have been given, but I appreciate it and I thank God for that. But the dream I had before this was I was sitting in something. I was looking into the sky, and you can just see words forming in the sky. and like the stars were forming words, and it was all jumbled up together. You know, you have like one of those games where you have to move the letters around to figure out what it spells. Well, then I looked up and I was like, it said Rapture, and we basically got shot up into the air. And I remember hearing, America will be destroyed. So I don't know if Jesus was saying that, or maybe one of his angels was saying that, but America will be destroyed. And I had a dream before, and my mom's, wanted me to put this out here. I know I've been meaning to, but I've been busy. But I'm just gonna roll all this into one, and I can come back and give you full details because I have to find the notebook I wrote it in. But okay, so there is these demonic people in my dream. And, okay, that's what it was. I was sitting in a car. I was in the back seat of a car, and everything was dim, and we're on a highway. Okay? So on a curving highway. And, I remember hearing my uncle on the radio. And my uncle, he's not saved. He, believes he's gay. And, he used to be, brought up in a Christian church, but I'm not going to get into full details about that, but I heard him talking on the radio. And I'm not going to give out his name or anything. I heard him on the radio. They were talking about gays and gay marriage. And obviously, I trust God, my Father, and when he says gay marriage, and just thinking that you're gay, that's bad because the devil's trying to put a hole in you. So he was talking good about gay stuff on the radio, and I was like, boo, because I felt like demonic entities around me, and I needed to put all the godliness out and, show it, not like put it out like maybe evil, but I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, so I was like, boo. Then he was like, but I used to be gay, and I noticed God changed my life. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad you got saved. And I was clapping and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, I think I ended up out the car, and there was a demon. He was like, look at me, or something. And I was closing my eyes. I've seen these demons in my dreams before. They are hideous, and I do not want to look at them. So, and then I heard the voice change, and it said, look at me. I said, no. And then finally said, look at me, and it spun me around, like not even touching me. Like, I ended up spinning around, and I opened my eyes, and it was an angel. And he said, basically, like, you passed the test. You passed it. And so God was allowing me to be tested to see what I would say about gay stuff. I'm not gonna get into the full detail of why I believe he's testing me for the gay stuff or whatever, but anyway, I have a long testimony I have to upload eventually. But anyway, about the stream, he said, you passed the test, and then he had short brown hair, brown beard, and I don't know if it was angel or if it was Jesus talking to me. I don't know. So he was like, you passed the test, and he's like, so what I do in my dreams, I like to call people out like demons, because if you call a demon out, he will turn into a demon. The evil looking, monster looking thing, that's how I know that if it's godly or not. Sorry. Anyway. So I call him out, and he's like, no. And then I said something negative or something, like, cause I didn't fully buy it. I don't know. But that's what I did, just testing, I know. But, he was looking at me like, what? So, eventually, he was telling me so many things and showing me so many things, I cannot keep up. And for me, I can only remember so much in a short period of time. I have a bad memory. But, I remember him showing me things, and I missed it. And it was like maps and stuff like that. And I remember him saying ISIS is taking over, and I got scared for a minute. But I mean, I'm not scared because I know God can take control of it. But you hear these Muslims are beheading Christians, and it's taking over. It's going to be around the whole world. So, after that, he took me into this forest. It came from a heavenly looking place in heaven to a forest, and there was trees everywhere. There was shooting going on. There was an army of people running and jumping and hiding under the camouflage and stuff like that. And I remember seeing this like reddish tint kind of camouflage. I can't remember if it's the Chinese uniform, Chinese military uniform or what, but eventually I'll go into full details about this dream once I find it. Like I said, but he showed me that, and he showed me this guy. So I guess this guy died. It was really sad, and he got shot, and so the angel or Jesus or something picked him up and took him in through like a door and disappeared, and it came back. And I remember, asking for more time, for him to explain. And he's like, dun, dun, dun. I hear a knocking on the door. There's a white door just out of nowhere in the forest. No frame or anything. It's just like, dun. And I was crying, and I get emotional in my godly dreams. And I was crying. I was like, I want to stay a little bit longer. And he was like, no. And then it was knocking on the door, and the door went to open. I don't know if I opened it or if he was opening it. And as soon as it was opening, I woke up. And then another dream I've had, that was, I think it's my first godly dream I had was the one with the United States being destroyed. This is the very first one I had, if you think about it. This is the very first one I had about the United States being destroyed, because I woke up in my home, and it was in the living room, and I was surrounded by all these people smiling at me, like that. And I said, are you guys demons? And it's like, no. It's like, I want to know if you're a demon or not, because, like I said, I call them out, they usually change that. I kept on, it was like, I said, are you, angels? Well, I guess you can call us that. No, I'm unsure, but I know it's God's angels after what they showed me. And okay, sorry. So we were sitting there, and we seen on the screen the United States was being flooded. It is a big old tidal wave tsunami coming in, and it looked like New York, and it was coming in, and it was flooding everything, and our home was shielded off from the flood like a big old bubble, or at least it seemed like that. So I was sitting there, we were all talking, and this guy, he's like, this is it! He had a thunderous voice, and it was loud. Eardrums, everybody's clapping. But in the middle of that dream, they took me through some experiences, and I remember seeing an evil scientist, like something you see off Disney, like Doofenshmirtz, because that makes me think of evil. He's a mad scientist, an evil scientist. So I knew that was a symbolism for an evil scientist. But anyway, I remember seeing a tsunami come in, and it just devastated them. And he was like, okay, this is it. Everybody's cheering and clapping, and they're like, yeah. And I remember seeing on television, it was God walking in through heaven and the stairs, and he was walking upstairs. And then I remember seeing he has white hair, really white hair, white as snow, and you can only see the backside of him. And I remember seeing a brown-headed person beside him, kind of like how they portray Jesus' hair. And And every now and then I see him and I won't see him. I see him and I won't see him. And I remember the dream ended as soon as I came down with him. I was walking out of heaven with him onto the earth. I guess to judge the nations, or to start his millennium, that 1,000-year reign. And I remember seeing something on his white robe, and I remember there being red on there on Jesus' robe, and it said something about my sister. There was a little girl walking beside him, and my mom pointed out when I woke up that basically, I can't remember the verse, but it's something like, "You are my mother, my brother, my sister." If you basically believe in God and you walk with God. I don't know. I have to put that on there. Anyway, so many verses to remember, but as we walked up, it was devastation everywhere where we were at. It was fire, major fire. Everything was burned up. It was ridiculous, like that bad. So yeah. Anyway, I've had dreams being taken into heaven and raptured up, because and God is really not playing right now. I never thought in a million years, well, I won't say a million, I never thought my whole life I would get a dream from God, like I allow God to use me in all His ways for His purpose. So He's given me dreams, my mom dreams, and every now and then He will give my dad and my sister some dreams to test their faith and stuff like that, just like He does me. I had a demon attack me about a couple weeks ago. I was laying down. It's every time I read my Bible in Revelation, they try to attack me when I go to sleep. Like, yeah, I think it was like last month, maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't know when it was. But anyway, after I read Revelation, I felt real tired, and God showed me a dream, and no, He showed me a dream. He showed me a vision. It was like a temple, and it got cut short and showed me a guillotine. Because the devil tried to come in my head and show me a guillotine. It was bloody looking, all in the background, all red. So he tried to cut God's vision short. And that night, I had them hold me down and slam me down into the bed, like sleep paralysis. I'm sorry, I'm bad with that word. Sleep paralysis, and I have that sometimes, and it's not the creepiest one I've ever had, but sorry, I'm looking at something. So yeah, so sleep paralysis and stuff like that, but I'm never gonna give up my faith for God. It just helps me with my faith that they keep trying to test me. And I'm not gonna bow down to the devil no matter what. I don't care if we have to go through anything before the Great Tribulation is started, or because I believe we'll be out of here before then. And there's gonna be people who think not. And those people that don't think they are, they're gonna be left here. So they are right about them suffering, tribulation. Great Tribulation, but honestly, God raptured up, it was Elijah, and he didn't die, and I believe he's gonna use him as one of the two witnesses, and he raptured up another one, but I don't want to get the name wrong, so let's leave it at that. But anyway, he was showing me that he's gonna rapture us up. I did not know how this all worked at first. So I just remember him showing me some rapture dreams, and he's taking me into heaven. I never really, got to see much of it. It is for later on when God takes his time to call us up. Anyway, so God has blessed me with this dream, and I want to share it with you all, and I hope that it helps. Anyway, if you want to share any of your dreams with me, or if you want to have some type of Bible study, maybe on Google Plus or something like that, just let me know, send me a message or something, and I'd love to follow you and talk to you about the Lord, because He is the center of my life, and any relationship I have, whether it's family relationship or just like dating relationship or like a boyfriend or something. He is always going to be the center of everything. So he is the foundation and the rock in all my relationships that I have with people. So, oh, sorry. Anyway, so I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. But he has given me many dreams and visions, and well, mainly dreams, only here and there visions. I've seen people running away from tribulation, so please just keep on the right track with the Lord. And it is so hard to let people get to you and you slip up. I have had so many demons attack me, physically, mentally, emotionally, health-wise, whether it's through so-called family members or through so-called friends or just strangers in general or in dreams. The sooner it's getting closer to wrapping it up, the more they're going to try to attack you. So keep this in mind. I have posted. I'll be posting on Google Plus my testimony, and so I'm just going to cut this short. But thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. I pray that God bless you all, and I'll close this with a prayer, and I'm gonna make it decently short. Okay. So, dear Lord, thank you for everything you've done for us today. Thank you for keeping us safe, and thank you for the stream that you've given me to share with these people, Father. Just thank you for everything you've done for us to keeping us safe. I pray that you keep the devil and the demons and fallen angels away from our home, each and every one of us, Father, and rebuke them away from us in your name, Jesus, and plead your blood upon our homes, and our mind, body, soul, spirit, dreams, thoughts, and actions, and keep the devil and fallen angels away from our mind, body, soul, spirit, dreams, thoughts, and actions, physically, mentally, and emotionally, health-wise, Father. Everything we say and do about you, and allow us not do anything against you, Father. And heal us in all the ways that we need to be healed. And if anybody needs to be healed, I pray that you place your hand upon them miraculously and heal them, Father, and that you start giving these people dreams and visions who have not had them, Father, and allow these people who are not saved to become saved. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I pray that Yeshua, Jesus Christ, blesses you all, and that you all have an amazing day, night, whenever you're watching this, or just amazing rest of your life until God calls us up in the rapture. And just in case you haven't heard, it is really getting worse, and they are forcing middle school kids to pretend to be lesbians, and the thing is to stop bullying, which you cannot do. Hate is going to exist until Jesus comes back. So hope you all have a blessed day, and I'm so used to throwing out hearts. I need to stop that because it's the whole Nimrod thing. I'm so sorry. If you don't know what that is, look it up, please. You know what? I'll just give you a cross, even though it's probably not how the cross was. I'm just going on and on about this, so I'm just gonna go. Bye, love you guys.